Hello again, second altos for Island Paradise. This is me replaying all of Island Paradise from beginning to end using the second alto part. So if you're doing the second alto part, this is the one for you. I'm just basically going to start at the beginning and work my way down. I do want to point out that at measure 5, we have a repeat. So we're going to play the first line of music. We're going to play the second line of music. When we get to the end of the second line, you will see those 2 dots. Remember, the 2 dots mean go back, and they can go back to measure 5. So we'll go back to 5. When we get back to 5, we read. When we see the number 1 again, that first ending, you're not going to play those 2 measures. You're going to skip those 2 measures and go to measure 13, the second ending. Remember, the first ending is for the first time. The second ending is for the second time, okay? So I will help you out by kind of, as I go along through this song, I will say like measure 15 or measure 23 or second ending. I will help you out by saying that just like I do in a regular lesson to make sure you're like, oh yeah, I see we're at measure 13 now because she said second time, okay? So just follow along. I'll kind of help you guys out with that. The other reason I'm saying the numbers is because if you're like, whoa, I need to practice the part at 55 again, you can find this, you can pull up this recording and find where I say 55 and you'll know, okay, that's where she's at. I'll start with my video right there and practice that part instead of having to listen to the whole video again and again, which could get a little boring listening to me talk like this, right? Okay, so that's how that will work. The only other thing I do want to remind you that F's are sharp because we have 2 sharps, right? And there was one other thing I was going to remind you of. Oh yeah, the speed. The speed is going to be faster than probably some of you are used to playing some of this stuff. The beginning parts will be really, really easy. You won't have a problem with that. But especially when you get to 39, if you find that it's a little too fast for you, come down to the bottom of the YouTube video, go to Settings, Playback Speed, 0.75. Slow it down a little bit, okay? That 39 to 47 is kind of a tricky spot, okay? So you might need to slow it down. You have that option, so use it if you need it. Okay, here we go. We're going to go about this speed, and I'm going to be playing all those lower notes. Here we go. 1, 2, beginning. 2, 3, 4. Here's measure 5. Ready, go. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2. This is the first ending. Here's measure 5. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Here's the second ending, measure 13. 2, 3, 4. There's measure 16. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Measure 23. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Then we have these 8 measures where the low brass play what you have at 39. They have it first, and then we would come in. So here's 39. Here again, this part might be the part you have to slow down. D, D, F sharp A, G, G, F sharp E. Here's 39. Ready? Measure 55. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. This is the first ending. Here's the second time, 55. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Second ending, second ending. 1, 2, 3, 4, red. So there is Island Paradise from beginning to end, all those lovely parts. Now, the part at 39, like I said, might need to be slowed down. Now, here's the cool news. The last time I played this song, the 6th graders, they would have graduated last year. I had a kid who was an alto player who literally memorized this part at 39 and would come up and play it for me like the following 5 years after we played it. It was that stuck in his head. It's a really catchy part. So even though this part at 39 is tricky, don't let that deceive you and make you think like, oh my gosh, this will just be hard. Once you get used to it, it's actually a lot of fun to play. That spot at 39 is just really cool. And it's really not that hard with your fingers, so don't let those rhythms kind of throw you off, okay? They're actually a lot of fun. So there you go, second altos. Happy practicing. I miss you guys.